Yeah, I did change, and I'm really glad I changed.
This one's wife. Brothers divided. You will be familiar with the saying, "United we stand, divided we fall," or the concept of divide and conquer. Division is central to the narcissist's ability to acquire and achieve the prime aims. By dividing people, they become easier to control, isolating individuals so they're not sure of the passage of information enables the narcissist to feed a false narrative to a particular victim, to triangulate that individual with other people. So-and-so said this about you. The victim doesn't know whether that's true or not, and in that moment, because remember, it is in that moment that matters, they have to rely upon what the narcissist is saying to them and their own evaluation of that. Invariably, that victim does not know that they are dealing with a narcissist, and therefore, like many people, takes what that person says at face value, i.e., they accept it. Often the narcissist will talk in such terms which have plausibility, and absent any contradictory evidence, the victim falls for the misinformation that is fed to them, allowing the division to continue. The victim at that point isn't able to corroborate it with the person that they're being triangulated with, and that is the whole point, that by, in effect, forcing the victim to make a decision there and then based upon the false information fed to them by the narcissist, through division, is able to assert control over that person, which is the whole point. Furthermore, they're able to draw fuel from them. The narcissist regularly divides people because they're easier to control, not only in the way that I've just explained, but also because where their support networks are stripped away from them, they cling tighter to the narcissist. It might be that they become alienated from friends and family, so that the only person that they really have in their life is the narcissist. And initially, as part of the golden period, the narcissist makes them seem as if they are the one that the victim can depend upon, the one that the victim can lean upon, that they can rely upon that individual, that they will be supportive, that they will be there to listen to them, to care for them. And what they don't realize is that they are increasingly placing all of their eggs in one basket, and then at a future point, once devaluation occurs, the narcissist removes all of that support, leaving the victim in a very tenuous position. Less able to speak to other people to gain support and insight and perspective, they are then on their own, without even the narcissist's false support to assist them. Furthermore, the behavior of a narcissist will result in divisions amongst friends and family, particularly where the intimate partner primary source becomes so caught in the web of lies that has been woven by the narcissist that other family members simply shrug their shoulders and think, it's pointless. I've tried to make him see. I've tried to make him realize that he's being manipulated. I've tried to get my sister to understand that her husband is playing games with her, that he's abusing her, but she just doesn't see it. Sometimes it's a case of the victim being unable to see. In other instances, they understand that they're being manipulated, but they're too frightened of the consequences of going against the, as yet, unidentified narcissist, and therefore they remain with that person and end up losing friends and family. This is the position that has been arrived at in relation to Prince William and Prince Harry, the duo that were once very close, brought together even more as a consequence of the loss of their mother at a young age. William felt an almost paternal obligation towards his younger brother to look after him and protect him, and it could be seen that the two of them got along very well indeed. Of course, as siblings, they would have the occasional bumps up against one another, but there was an underlying love and affection, and emotional empathy for one another. That has been tainted and polluted since the arrival of a certain narcissist. And the division between the brothers was once again highlighted as a consequence of the Diana Awards. Prince William appeared in person at the awards. Prince Harry was nowhere to be seen. The Prince of Wales paid tribute to his mother, Princess Diana, at an awards ceremony held in her name, saying that her legacy is something that both Catherine and I have sought to focus on through our work. Notice that he references his wife, not his brother. Before presenting the Diana Legacy Award at the Science Museum in London, Prince William reflected on the life of his mother, who died in 1997 at the age of 36. William said, as reported by The Times, this evening's Legacy Award is particularly special as it marks the 25th anniversary of the Diana Award, a charity set up to reflect my mother's belief that young people can change the world. I know that she would have been honoured to see a charity in her name doing such inspirational work to uplift young people from all corners of the globe. She taught me that everyone has the potential to give something back, that everyone in need deserves a supporting hand in life. That legacy is something that both Catherine and I have sought to focus on through our work, as have the 50,000 young people who have received a Diana Award over the past 25 years. I am incredibly proud to see this manifested in the amazing young people receiving the Legacy Award tonight. William made no reference to his brother, the Duke of Sussex. Prince Harry, who lives in California, was due to make a separate appearance later in the evening with a video call to congratulate the award winners after the ceremony. He spoke to the Diana Awards audience via video link. Previously, the two brothers have regularly appeared on stage at the awards together, demonstrating a joint front, preserving and honouring the memory of their mother, who of course had a substantial charitable legacy herself. But now, not only overshadowed by this one's wife's behaviour, more about that in due course, this once again demonstrates the gulf that has arisen between two hitherto very close brothers. William not mentioning his brother because he's contemptuous of the way that his brother has behaved towards his family, and in particular his wife. Harry not bothering to go to the awards himself, which in a way cocks a snook slightly at his own mother, instead deciding to send a video link. Two brothers who you wouldn't necessarily realise were brothers, given the fact that their attendance is completely separate and through different media. This is a stark example of the impact that the narcissist has had. Harry and William have not arrived at this point as a consequence of their own idiosyncrasies. They have arrived at this point because of the behaviour of somebody else. Prior to the appearance of this one's wife and her machinations, the two of them would present these awards together. Indeed, shortly after her arrival, they still did so. But as her malign influence started to impact upon Harry, causing his behaviours to alter, and the joint enterprise that he and her engaged in lambasting and slating the royals, meant that William, correctly, had no option other than to have nothing more to do with the pair of them. And thus this results in two brothers becoming divided in relation to their own deceased mother. This is the impact that a narcissist will have upon familial relationships. This is the impact that the narcissist will have upon the nature of a relationship between two people, turning what was once a good, healthy, solid relationship into one of silence and acrimony. Two brothers divided, and it all arose as a consequence of the interference of a narcissist. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.